Hello, friends and lovers, and welcome to one of the weirdest games you will ever see or play ever in your life. This is Conan Throwbrien, a sort of dice blackjack thing featuring Conan O'Brien themed things. You play jokes out of cards, you roll dice against the audience, and yeah, you try to do the best. I will try to explain it. We will be reading many a joke, actually. This is available on itch.io. I'll have a link in the description if you're interested. You look out over the audience and prepare yourself to tell a joke about. We have to pick a joke. This is really just for fun. You can pick whatever you want as far as I understand. So the basic gameplay is we want to get as close to 13 without going over as much as possible. You'll see how you kind of make that happen. And you're trying to beat the audience who is also trying to roll a 13. Essentially. So yes, very blackjack-esque in that way. So you can pick any one of these that we're interested in. Floppy disk as fashion accessories, reality TV training school, celebrity branded medical alerts, or action figures for news anchors. Let's go with celebrity branded medical alerts, please. Did you guys catch this? Now we've got celebrity branded medical alerts. The company slogan is, when you're in trouble, nothing helps like hearing a familiar voice. All right, so here we now get to actually roll something potentially. So we've started off at a 4, so we're looking to get as high as a 7 if possible, but it really depends what we roll here. And so we can kind of decide how we want to do it. We can refer to pop culture or put your history degree to use. Roll one die with sides 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 6 and reveal the audience score. We can self-deprecate. We can get absurd. We can get spicy. Which could actually have a negative number potentially on it. We could have banter, or we could go dark. Why don't we go spicy? Get them warm or very, very cold. Roll one die with sides -1, -2, -3, 7, 6, or 5. Maybe we can actually hit a 7. And for the more daring, there's the George Clooney edition with phrases like "stay alive for me," because nothing gets your heart racing like George's smooth, reassuring tone. Looks like we got a -1. The audience responds. Let's see. What's the question mark from the audience here exactly? So they got a 6 plus a unknown? So we don't know what the second number is there, actually. Scant laughter. Someone chuckles quietly. The last trail off and they await your next move. Okay, so we need to score better. We need like a pretty strong one. Why don't we go dark here? Roll 2 die with sides 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If turn number is 2 or 3, force the audience to roll 1 die with subsequent turn. Okay, we'll go for it. The California Department of Health has sounded the alarm saying, imagine getting life-saving advice from Charlie Sheen. This will cost lives. The audience responds. So we are up to a 10 out of 13 now. They have a 6, a 3, and a question mark. So it's 9 plus a mystery number. It could be anything between 1 and 6. Strong laughter and cheers. The last trail off, they await your next move. So we could try to get a low-scoring number. So reference sounds pretty good here. Refer to pop culture or put your history degree to use. As long as we don't roll a 6, this will work. Imagine FDR's fireside chats were actually reminders to check your blood pressure. This is your president speaking, reminding you to monitor your hypertension. Apparently the audience has a 13, by the way. This was turn number 3, so we lose, unfortunately. What do they have to say? Anything? Audience's mood remains unchanged. They pass their turn. Conan is out of time for this joke. He needs to move on. The audience just isn't feeling it. Your Nielsen rating has dropped to -1. So now we can do tell another joke, which will put us on round 2, and we start off at 0 again. You look out over the audience, prepare to tell a joke. What do we got here now? Yoga classes for office chairs. For office, like the office chairs take yoga? Have you folks heard the latest trend? They're now offering yoga classes specifically designed for office chairs. So meaning that, okay, so we start off with a 3. I'm still confused by the joke overall, to be honest. We'll get weird with this one. I can't wait to see their new poses like downward facing swivel or the challenging reclined lotus printer's paper twist. The audience responds. We only have a 4 now, by the way. So they have 4 plus something else. We don't know what. Sparse laughter from scattered groups. So let's see. So you can end the joke early to kind of stand, right? Don't really want to do that. We kind of want a good number here. Let's get spicy. Please don't give me negative. It could go very poorly, though. It's hard to find your center when your coworker is giving you the side eye over the cubicle. What? Audience moods. The audience's mood remains unchanged. They pass their turn. Oh. So are they standing? Maybe they have a 9 or a 10. Which would be one of the highest numbers they could get. So we have a 10. So let's see, because we have self-deprecate to try to get a 1. Which would guarantee... Be the butt, roll 3 die with sides 1, 1, 1, 5. Oh, 3 die. That might be a bit scary. Roll 1 with a 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 6, and reveal the audience score. Oh, come on. Let's go for that. Just don't get the 6. No, that was scary. Okay. It's like we're upgrading from cubicle meditation to executive zen, and we thought standing desks were revolutionary. The audience responds. The mood remains unchanged. They pass their turn. Conan's out of time for this joke. He needs to move on. Conan's done it again. The audience loves him. Your Nielsen rating has shot up to 1. So we get to do one more joke. One more round. I can't wait. GPS systems now feature celebrity voices. Wearable blankets for movie theaters. Mother Teresa starts a shoe company. Or talking microwaves give cooking advice. Have any of you heard about the newest kitchen tech? Talking microwaves are now giving cooking advice, because who better to guide you through gourmet recipes than your trusty reheat machine? You have a 3 out of 13. So we don't want to go dark at the start here, I think. You could go self-deprecate and you roll 3 different die. Remove the last audience die rolled and all previously thrown audience die become invisible. Interesting. Chat to audience, roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6s, 2 of them. If either matches an audience die, set your score to 13. So we'll roll 2 dice. Okay, we got a 7 total. That's not too bad. How many of you out there think you need a microwave to tell you what to cook, or are you happy sticking with the frozen meals? Is that a joke? We're so zoomed in. I think we got a 3 and a something. Did we get set to 13, though? Some laughter and a few claps. The laughs trail off and they await your next move. So we're already at a 10. So we got to be careful here. So once again, reference kind of makes sense here. As long as you don't hit the 1 out of 6. Right? We should be okay. As far as I understand it. We got a 1. Beautiful. Seems like just yesterday, microwaves were groundbreaking tech during the Truman era. Now they're advising us on soufflés with that E, like they're drawing up kitchen treaties with France. We're only at a 7, huh? Audience response. So we're not going to know what they rolled here. So it could be bad, but I think we have to stand, if I were to guess. You await your next move. I mean, I can take a peek, but I'm pretty sure we're just going to overroll, most likely. Pun and move on. Roll 1 die with sides 1, 1, 1, 3, 3, 6, and do not end turn. That probably would have been a decent one to use last time. I think we're going to have to end the joke. If my microwave starts giving out cooking advice, I'm going to start worrying it wants to open its own cooking channel. And there's only room for 1 star in this house. The crowd is somewhat enjoying the performance. The audience just isn't feeling it. Your Nielsen rating has dropped to 0. We lose! The audience got a 12. The monologue has run its course. It's time to move on to the guests. End monologue, proceed to guest. We have a very special guest for you tonight. With us is Bill Maher. Get ready for some sharp wit. Unnerving gargling sounds emanate from his gray maw, like a man ranting while drinking milk. Change the channel.